G'day guys, welcome to my RXY's feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL Round 13 predictions for 2021 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Broncos. Now in this game, the Dragons have been really awful in a couple of other games. They haven't been really good quality team at the moment with no Matt Duffy last week, but Matt Duffy is returning to number 1 jersey of the fullback, which that means Cody Ramsey will be number 2 of the wing side, going to be on the wing for that number 2 jersey anyway. So Selwyn Cobo for the Brisbane Broncos is going to make his NRL debut for number 2, and obviously Jermaine Asako number 1, but no Xavier Coates. So that means Broncos need to really aim up here if they want to really step up and get obviously like a really good win. But I just think this game's going to be a real tight game because really the Dragons haven't been really good lately, and without Matt Duffy, without any other players, it's just absolute like terrible for this team. But since Matt Duffy is returning due to an injury problem, I reckon the Dragons will definitely get this win for sure anyways. But for the Broncos though, the Broncos haven't been really executing lately. They're just really sitting on second last place on the ladder. It's just terrible for them, and I feel so sorry for this team because they aren't really executing very well, but they are trying to rebuild this team fair and square anyway. But in this match, I'm going to go with the Dragons in this one. I just reckon the Dragons will really aim up here, step it up, and they will probably make a really good effort to really put that energy and spark into this team for a really good win against this Broncos team anyway. But I'm going to go with the Dragons. But I'm going to go with 32-18 in this one, and I reckon the Broncos will only get 3 tries in this game, but I reckon the Dragons will get a really good win in this game up against the Broncos anyway. But I'm going to go with this Dragons team 32 points 18 anyway. The next game of that match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Panthers. Now in this team, the West Tigers though, since it's going to be the State of Origin round next week, there's no good players for the Panthers side, which that means still Paul Momirovski has been returned, I think due to suspension or injury. I'm not too sure about that, but all I know is Dylan Edwards is returning back into that number 1 side, which that means it will be a really good team to really build up for this squad anyway. But the Panthers though, they are a really good team, and I'm guessing that this team will be really built up into that squad because the Panthers are an absolute balanced out team, and they're just unstoppable and really classy performance by this team. Like they can really reboot anyway. But I just have to say, like for this side, I just reckon for this match, like it will be really good to see this side getting another reboot of this team. But no Brian To'o, no Jerome Luai, no Isaiah Yeo. But that means still Panthers have to reboot in that squad. Tyrone May will be on the number 7 jersey. That means I think Matt Byrne will be on number 6 or number 4. Still with number 5, I'm not too sure who the player will be in that one. Don't really remember. Can't really remember actually off the top of my head. But in this side, in this game, I'm going to go with the Panthers in this one, and I reckon this one will be a very unstoppable match anyway. But I reckon the West Tigers will just struggle in that match, but it will be a very hard game to pick. But I'm going to go with the Panthers in this one. I just reckon they will be unstoppable, but yeah, I'm going to go with them. And I'm going to go with 42-16 in that match anyway, and I reckon the Panthers will win. Definite for sure. The next game of that match, we see the Storm going up against the Titans. Now, this game will be a very tight matchup. Excuse me, but in this match, no Josh Adokar in that game. So in that match, Dane Lemuria will be in that squad for number 5, replacing Josh Adokar in that number 5 jersey anyway. So that means still Nico Hines will be on number 1. No Ryan Papenhuyzen, unfortunately. Not too sure about him, but no update, which I haven't really received at the moment. So that means like the Storm are a really good team though still, but I just reckon the Titans though, since they are a really good team, they are just falling down behind a little bit because they're just not rebooting at the moment. But I know since the Origin will be starting next week, I just don't think that the Titans will really get that spark and speed, but that energy for good quality players out there. And the Titans though, they are like a really good team, but I just have to say like no team I just reckon will be very odd. But since like the Titans though are on $8 for sports bet, I just don't think that this game will be a very tight matchup. I reckon the Titans will struggle again, but I reckon the Storm will get a really good win in this game, only because the Storm are, I think, $8, which that means Titans are $8, as I checked last time before. They were, so the Titans are on $8 and the Storm are on $8 anyway. So that means, like, I reckon the Melbourne Storm will get a really good win anyway. So I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm in this one, and I'm going to go in this match 24-6 in this match. And I reckon it will be a hard game, but I reckon the Storm will get a really good win. And last but certainly not least, we see the Knights going up against the Eels. Now in this game, last time I went to this match, I vlogged this game with Entertain House. So go and check out that vlog. It is out. I'm not too sure about this game because it is going to be a tight one. And last time Knights played against the Eels, the Knights thrashed the Eels in this game. But since there's no Kalen Ponga in this match, which means that Tex Hoy will be on number 1 jersey for that squad in that team, this game's going to be a real tight one. And obviously there is no Blake Ferguson and no Junior Paulo, which that means Hayes Dunster will be on number 5 and Murata Niokore will be on number 10, as I would expect it anyway. So this game I reckon will be very, very tight. But that means obviously also too, another one that really surprised me is Jacob Arthur has dropped to the reserve bench on number 20 for that jersey anyway. This game's going to be real tight, and I just hate to think that if the Eels win this game, I just don't see this match going to a real blockbuster, because this game has a potential, but in this match, though, it's going to be real tight and real hard, because this game is just real astonishing, because the Knights haven't really been on top of their form lately, but the Eels haven't been also too. And this game's going to be real tight, because I hate to think if Parramatta Eels win this game, they're going to win by a couple of points, but not a big margin in this match. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Parramatta Eels on this one. And my Parramatta Eels, I reckon they will win, but I reckon I'm going to go with them by 10 points in this game. But in that match, I'm going to say in this game, I'm going to go with 20 points to 10 in that match. And I reckon the Newcastle Knights will struggle in that game, sees the Parramatta Eels win that game by 10 points. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, we're doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. We're seeing on 212 anyway. So let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.